Hey there guys, WARNorrick here. Sorry I've been away, had a couple of things to do, difficulty with college work and all that. Anyway, I'm back. I'm going to start with a new series of videos. As you can see what's going on here, I'm creating a new character. It's one of the Knights of the Blazing Sun. In my upcoming video series, I'm going to be creating I suppose the best way you could describe it is somewhat of a guide. I'm going to be going through the game level 1 to 40 with this knight, and each week, or maybe even every couple of days, depending on how I feel about it, I'm going to be bringing you a new video. So right now I'm just going through my creation process. Now I know I did say in my previous video where I was playing the character Tall Rolling that I would be bringing you more information on patch 1.1 when it came out, but things got in the way, real life, that sort of junk. So for now I'm just going to be doing this. Anyway, yeah, so Knight of Blazing Sun. What I was quite pleased about is that the way they decided to play it, the way they decided to build this class, they build it based on shouts, and I think that's really interesting design because you don't get to see that many characters who function that way. Now I know some people say, or a lot of the jobs that the builds that are done by the Blackhawk do resemble shouts, and a lot of them are titled after shouts. But I think the key thing here is that the Knight of the Blazing Sun is a character swap out for the Chosen, in that it was designed so if you say, oh, I want to play a Chosen but I want to play as Order, you would have a class you could go and play. So right here I'm collecting up my quests. Went through, got my first quest, which is called Wolves Amongst Sheep, where you have to go and kill a group of marauders. That second quest I picked up is called Honour and Glory, where you must acquire a tome from the inn in the starting area. And the final quest was the Guns of Northernwatch scenario mission. As you can see here, I'm going through picking up all my collector's edition items, and right at the bottom there you'll notice that I actually do have the Scroll of the World Shaper because I was a participant in the open beta. So yeah, anyway, so I'll go and show you in another video, probably after this one actually. I'll go and do the Guns of Northernwatch scenario mission thing, blah blah blah, and I'll come back and I'll show you it. So right here, look, there you go, picked up my title, the World Shaper. I can't remember if I actually equipped that or not. I probably haven't. Yeah, I will probably equip it in my next video, which will see me taking on some more missions, which include the mission Hearts and Minds, which is in the field over yonder, which you just pass. Yes, I did say over yonder. So there we go. Amazing looking shield. I'm really pleased about the look of that shield, and I'm especially pleased about the look of that sword. It's just such a shame. I'm fairly sure it looks better than most of the swords you get in the first tier. So as you can see, I'm going through the start area. There's that little statue of the angel thing. Funnily enough, it heavily resembles one of the Watchers in the Dark from 40k. Those of you not familiar with 40k, Warhammer 40k is basically the Warhammer universe set in the year 40,000, where it's all space aliens and stuff. I won't go too much into detail in that at this point. Yeah. This is quite a long video. I probably will speed up future videos, but at the moment, I've got quite a lot to say because I've been away for a while. So I think I'll probably start by discussing what was in the latest patch. As you know, there have been upgrades to the RVR system to mean that RVR is an even more effective way of leveling now because there is more common loot drops, and the quality of the loot that is dropping for you is far superior to what it has been. You could pay, and especially here on Mercaison, this will be really important because it will be an extra incentive, because on a lot of roleplay servers you don't often get to see people going through and doing the RVR scenarios. You don't get to do many of them, which means that even if you do get loot dropped, it's not often loot that you can actually use. Now, oh well, there you go. Using my starting skill, as you could see, I was just organising my skills bar. That first skill I get, okay, I can't make out the name of it in my video. I will check up on the name and I will tell you it, because at the moment I'm not looking very professional, am I? I haven't really had time to script this one. This is just a quick video I'm banging out, just the first level 1 to level 2. Yeah, I'm probably going to do level 2 to 4 in my next video, which will be, it'll have 2 levels, so it might be the same length, but it'll be sped up. Now down here, that door ahead of there indicates that that is a door that can be opened for the Grimmenhagen burning mission, which I'm about to pick up in a minute. See, that's it, Blazing Sun. Until you get your second attack skill, then they're not brilliant. They can kill things, but it does take them a bit longer than some of the other classes in the game. And there we are, picking up from this chap, the Grimmenhagen burning mission, with its XP and gold reward. Okay, so walking back up here, blah blah blah, and we're going to open this gate. Now, if any of you actually took part in the heavy metal thing, I think it was heavy metal event, I'd love to hear from you, because I wasn't around for that. I really want to know how it went. If anybody's seen this and got any information, feel free to stop by, drop it off, whatever you want. Because so far any information I can get on it would be highly appreciated. I only wish that I could have taken part in it and obtained my Night of the Blazing Sun with the 1 week earlier thing. 1 week earlier deal they were doing for completion of the event. And that's 2 villagers freed for Grimmenhagen burning, and I believe that's all 3 marauders killed for wolves among sheep, and 303 villagers. Smashing. Now, this is actually a pretty good Night of the Blazing Sun, because the first one I tried, I think it took me about 30 seconds to kill one of the marauders, and I think these are taking me about 23 seconds each, I think. Probably not that long, and I'm exaggerating a wee bit, but, Okay, so heading up here, if you'll keep watching, I will be chased in a minute by one of the marauders who I accidentally grabbed aggro from. I'm not sure if it actually has happened yet. It might have happened, and I might have just, not caught it on tape. Oh, no, yeah, it's going to happen, I think, in a minute. Running past that marauder there with burning building, and there we go. So, let's see what else is there. Now, the one thing that really confused me is, with these blackguards, they build up their hatred meter by attacking other people. I think that's a bit too good compared with the grudge system, which can take a bit of a while. So I'll have to wait and see how that one plays out, but at the moment I'm not particularly favourable of it. I do think that it hasn't been implemented particularly well. Maybe hatred would build up as people around you, as well as yourself hit it, but it builds much slower. Similar speed to which grudges build, because at the moment I have tried a blackguard, the first couple of levels with one, and I can tell you that I did build up my hatred within seconds, right up to 100, and especially at that stage you've got nothing to build it down. And for those of you out there playing the Blackguard and any other Dark Elf, kudos on that amazing looking shield, although the best part of it is actually the interior, which is it's a bit of a shame. There you go. You see, I just handed in Wolves Among Sheep, and I've got my boots reward, and I picked up Hearts and Minds, where I have to go rescue some farmers from a field. I also turned in Of Glory and Honor and picked up the second part. And this looks like the end of it for this video. So, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. This has been WARNorrick saying good luck and see you later. By the way, any of you who are actually playing on Makaisen, I am actually playing on a character named Norrick, Norrick. Look out for him in the future, Norrick Österreich.